It's Saturday. I know you cats want to go do something, but this ought to be important to you too. You know what I'm saying? Check game. I don't know why you still hesitating, and I'm wondering, do you even want to wait? I'm saying, and miss your opportunity to get an SWU this semester. It's only $650 to enroll, and you're gonna learn the way integrity for men is supposed to go. I know you might have heard that I'm hard, but you also heard that I'm fair. And when you graduate, you're gonna have a conversation with a fly individual's flair. Now, I like how there's no such thing as business as usual. That we don't use business as usual unless as usual is what works for us. At SWU, you're going to learn how to be passive aggressive. You're going to learn how to be that way with your words. I'm talking about with your mannerisms. You're going to completely know how to avoid getting into any type of physical confrontation or scuffle. Also at SWU, you're going to learn how to use your conversation as a tool or a weapon. And you're going to be able to do both, either or, with the greatest of ease. Now, something else that you probably don't understand is important, but you're going to learn how to see women and put them in a category that's going to make it easy for you to speak with them. Women are in several categories. And I'm not going to tell you anything about them, but if you want to learn it, SWU got it for you. And it's just going to make it very easy for you to speak to her if you learn these categories. But you also going to learn how to be prepared for any conversation you come across and basically control it. I teach you all this and much more in the bachelor's program I have. I'm telling you, I'm hard, but I'm fair. That's my motto. And you can go to hell if you think, or if you want me to alter my program for your concerns. You're just one person. Don't get involved. It's not plenty. I haven't been getting plenty of motherfuckers. I've been getting motherfuckers, but not plenty. And then when you want to tell me how to alter my program, you go on to tell me where you're coming from. And I just tell you, I'll let you know. You can either buy, the course and learn it on your own, or you can realize I wouldn't really give a fuck what you think. And, go with the program. Most motherfuckers realize right then, don't fuck with me. And they decide to go with the program. I want to avoid all that bullshit. That's why I'm kind of breaking down what Sidewalk University is offering you. Because you have motherfuckers who think the customer is always right. Come on, man. When they say that to me, I immediately let them know that I don't want no goddamn customers. I certainly don't want you as a fucking customer. My shit works. And if you follow instructions, you won't ever need to fuck with me again. Because you'd have some real fucking game and you'd be on your goddamn way. I ain't looking for customers. I'm looking for successful motherfuckers that either graduated from SWU or took the time to learn that course and made it part of it. What I'm saying is, here I am for the last 17 years, rolling like gangbusters with my shit, and I still get motherfuckers telling me how much better of a video or audio I could have. When will motherfuckers learn? I ain't doing nothing else to my goddamn shit. I even see and hear the fucked up quality some of that shit is in my videos that I make. But I ain't never claimed to be no cinematographer or whatever the fuck. My point is, the little shit you do here should make your complaining ass tune into my ass Rosebud shows all the time. But no, you'd rather wait until I make it easier for you. So, you feel it's incumbent on me to upgrade my shit. Newsflash, why don't you upgrade your attention span or your game? Well, that's right, that's why you listening to my black ass. Or should I say trying to listen to my shit. You ain't gonna spend a dime with me and you know it. Yet, you wanna scream, game is to be sold, not told. And I don't get... Oh shit, somebody calling me. What's up, caller?
What's good, bud?
Hey, I'm good, man, but something going on with your phone. I didn't hear what you said just now.
I said, what's up, bud? Can you hear me clearly?
I can hear you now, yeah.
Alright. So look, I just calling in to let you know that, like, I feel like I owe you some money because shit, I've been listening to you for like 10 years, plus a few other representatives of the game, and like shit, I went to the college right now. Shit, I feel like I get more action than you do.
You might. Shit, you in college and shit you just said, right?
Now, I work for a college, but I look like a student, but I'm not a student of the college. I work there.
Hey, man, as tempting as it is, be careful when you fuck with bitches that go to that college. That's your job. You can't shit where you eat.
Yeah, that's true. I always was taught that. But I fuck with the staff, the faculty too, because I did.
Bro, let me tell you. Anybody where you work, the school, the students, or the staff. I ain't saying don't do it. Do what you want to do. I'm just saying be careful. Don't fuck your job off.
Yeah, I respect that. But shit, I also took my campaign to the internet, and so I'm getting active from IG models, basketball player wives, all types of like that shit is unbelievable.
Bro, what's your point?
I respect you like y'all.
Man, you don't respect me because I don't fuck with our Instagram bitches because they fake, and any excitement they generate is about some shit that they pretending to be. So I'm saying, why would I fuck with that?
I mean, you're right. It is a great deception that they are protecting on the internet. But like, I'm just saying, I feel like from listening to you for so long, and as well as other representatives, I mean, this is where all this action is coming from, because I'm speaking exactly what I was coming. Whatever comes to my mind, I'll talk. That's what I'm saying to them, and I'm getting action, and they like they ain't fucking with people who they see. They barely even know who I am, but I'm having long conversations with them.
Hey man, I'm glad for you, brother. If it's working out for you, I'm glad. But I will point out, you got everything you just said backwards. But I ain't gonna. It's way too long. But all that shit, you know, you're very excited about action. You're very excited about all the shit you saying going on. You from the staff, from wherever you work, all that shit. But I don't hear you saying shit really about you, as far as how come or whatever you got from me or whoever representative that showed you or that led you to be able to do this shit. Sound like to me. Go ahead, what, man?
My bad. I stated that. All right, this is something, a point that you make often. So I'm speaking the first thing that's coming to my mind. So that's how I'm conducting the conversation. Whatever
okay, good, brother. Good. All right.
Yes, I'm just giving you love, showing you love.
Hey, I'm glad you are, man. I appreciate it, bro.
Yes, sir.
Be cool. Hey, you guys, listen. Even somebody that misunderstand, can motherfucking, really win doing what I'm saying. Because if you say what comes to your mind, it's gonna reinforce what I'm saying when I say that. Because when you say what comes to your mind, you saying what's on your mind, and if this bitch have anything to ask about it, you got plenty of things to tell her. Because you really telling them what's on your mind. You ain't lying about a goddamn thing. You ain't making shit up to say to be cool. You telling them what's on your mind. I'm with that. But if game is to be sold and not told, I mean, is that just another real saying that you motherfuckers have fucked up? Destroyed? You misunderstood and you take the meaning of it for granted? The only motherfucker who gonna hear me clearly are the motherfuckers on the conference call we have at SWU. I don't give this shit away. I know many motherfuckers that stole my shit, put my shit all on the internet, made it to where I ain't making nowhere near the money I was making, but I'm getting the same satisfaction out of fucking with 1 or 2 motherfuckers that I got from fucking with 20 motherfuckers. I just ain't making the same money. The satisfaction comes with helping some motherfucker see himself. That's me. I don't get this shit away. I get this shit away when I'm talking on these damn videos. Anything I say out of my mouth is gamed up. I ain't finna say no square shit. Man, any motherfucker who got any of this abba that I be speaking on will pick up on what the fuck I be talking about. Even with my fucked up quality videos and audio. That means if you want to clearly hear and understand the details, you gotta want to fuck with me on the SWU tip. Or you can just get what you get from whatever I'm doing because it's free. Or you can just miss me entirely. Now, recently, we lost a representative of the fullest, gamed up motherfucker. I mean, I had the pleasure of meeting him, I would say 40 or 45 years ago. Hello, caller, what's up?
Hey, bud, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to comment on this, that when you say the game is to be sold and not to be told, I believe that, because if I don't buy it, if I don't exert something for it, it's not going to be worth it. And when I say exert something, I'm not going to get as much as I can get out of it unless I give something for it.
Hey, bro. However you state it, I can say it in 10 different ways, but you're right. If you don't pay for it in some way, it ain't worth shit to you. And if you pay for it in some way, and to you think you paying for something in particular, you gonna get that out of it, unless you bought some bullshit. And we ain't selling bullshit over here. So I agree with you, man.
I appreciate it, bud. I just had to comment on that.
That's for real. Be cool, man. So, listen. White folks. Y'all remember him, Daryl Woodson. He was fucked up. And I told y'all a couple of times, I talked about him and shit. I call that motherfucker, oh yeah, bro, I'm all, blah, blah, blah. But I'm still here. So long as I'm on this side of this dirt, I'm blessed. Motherfucker never had a bad attitude. Never had that loser attitude. Oh, yeah, shit fucked up for me. The nigga never had that. White folks, Daryl Woodson. Rest in peace, my motherfucking brother. See, this abadabba is in me. And I know how hard it is to lose one of our legendary friends. So my heart goes out to his mother, father, brother, sister, or any relative that folks left. And same thing to all the motherfuckers we lost to this game. I'm fortunate enough to still be living and owe it to that goddamn Abadabba. And I will never fail that shit. To the game be true, and you'll end up with the Abadabba Q. Even a slow motherfucker will learn if the message is non-changing and continuous. You gonna get it. Have my message changed? I might not be consistent on every Tuesday, but I'm every week at one point here, going on 20 years. Same message, and it's continuous. I'm a machine and I only have 2 gears: rest and carry on. But even though I'm a machine, I still need my motherfucking rest. I be having so many goddamn emails and instant messages that sometimes it's hard to get that goddamn rest. That's why I don't give out my number. But there's one thing you can continue to count on from me. Something that will be non-changing. My message is now and forever the same. The year is different, but the fucking message is the exact same that it has been. Even in 2050, which I will be blessed to see, there will still be a need for the basis of being a man. The basis I'm speaking and harping on. I'm demanding you see the importance in what that message is. That message is male confidence is being eradicated. And if we don't wake up, we're setting ourselves up for Big Brother to select who can reproduce and who can't. You know, they got to first change how the police see sex and reproduction. Then they're going to slowly implement laws and statutes to begin to prohibit certain people from reproducing. This is why they pushing cyber sex. Those who can't reproduce are going to be hooked on cyber sex. And those who can will be getting the real deal pussy and dick. Because your metrosexual mind, whatever kind of sexuality you identify with, is only something you've been successfully tricked into believing. You want to know why? That is the truth. Where my man at? They 704 for some reason. I'm not seeing you. 704, call in again. Call in again. I didn't see where I could answer you. Come on, man, call in. Alright, man, I guess I blew him, but any motherfucking way. You only been tricked into believing what you believe. And the reason that's true, and the shit you've been tricked into is wrong, is no matter how they explain or interpret shit, you still need a man and a woman to reproduce. And not even those crazy rich ass motherfucking Peckerwoods. 909, what's up?
Hey, didn't you used to have a episode with white folks? I was looking for it on Blog Talk and I couldn't find it. I wanted to know if you remember what it was called or something.
I didn't have an episode with him. He might have been on one of my shows as a guest.
Do you maybe know what it was called?
No, but is this motherfucker Brian?
Yeah.
See, I could recognize that goddamn voice. Man. Alright, man. No, I can't remember what it was called.
Okay, for sure, man.
You know
I appreciate it.
Be cool.
Have a good day, man.
You too. So, what I'm saying is, you still need a motherfucking man and a woman. And them crazy motherfucking people with all the money that's doing all this shit, promoting whatever the fuck, they don't even want the species to die out. Alpha men and women is going to be among the first chose or considered to be able to reproduce. And I bought my ticket 20 years ago, and I can hardly believe. Caller, what's up?
What's up, bud? It's Paul. How you doing, man?
Paul, what's happening?
Man, yo, this SWU thing, I just wanted to call in and say, yo, we connected to this life in ways that's so powerful, man. Learning the stuff that you teach us is pretty much the key to life, because you teach us so much about the mind and how to use the mind. Man, it's...
And man, Paul, you might want to fuck with my new program I got going. I ain't got it yet. I'm writing it. It starts. The last at SW kind of ended with the arsenal. This begins with the arsenal. Its usage and all that shit I be saying that you ain't really, not you, but motherfuckers ain't doing when they talking, reading the bitch, anticipating this, that, and the other. We get into that. And we really learn how to do that shit for real. Otherwise, really master that shit.
Well, come on with it. Say less. Sign me up.
Hey, I'm going to sign your ass up. Hey, I just ain't finished writing it. I might get finished today. But I...
Hey, man. One of the biggest things I learned from you, bud, is not to settle for shit.
Motherfucking right.
Word.
Be cool.
Hey, and that's why you know that.
All right, listen. What I'm saying is, let's say you 20 years old or younger. It probably seems as if it took hella months, but not a whole year, to get to the new year. But it was a year. Now let's say you're between 20 and 40. You didn't learn that the saying time flies is not just the saying. It's damn true. Time be flying. It seems there's no more than 6 months that went by before a year is up. But if you my age, I be feeling it. I'm just being real. I feel as if I celebrated 2022 about 6 weeks ago. And there's no way a whole year went by before I celebrated 2023. But it had. Time is one thing that stops for no one. So if you slipped in these first few months of 23 and settled back into that old bullshit you done been into, that mindset that's going to let the time simply pass you by, I suggest you get your shit together. Be it with me or with that remnants program I'm learning about with Dre. I mean, you need some kind of motherfucking education on what time it is with you. You're going to learn at SWU that this year, taking no prisoners mean, by any means necessary, at any cost, and in a tireless pursuit, you're going to get what the fuck you want out of life. Sidewalk University demands you will not be making any requests in 2023, especially the women. You won't even be making soft demands. Sidewalk University believes if you really want it as you claim you do, then this year you're going to open your motherfucking mouth and state it clearly. You will make statements this year, not ask if it's okay to do so. That's why me and Tate went somewhere every fucking summer, putting this shit down. We put our footprints all over the country. We love DC because they let you get it on 14th and K. I remember one night we'd been in DC a few days. Me and that nigga was riding the stroll and decided to go to this joint called Sabrina's. Man, I hate dancing clubs. This was a dance bitch club, but we heard it was like on hit. Now I'm in the club admiring one of the goddamn dancers, and I decided to get a bitch $1. I managed to get that bitch attention, and I folded the dollar and stuck it on the stage, and she kicked it back off to me, and it, landed on my table, because I was right up on the stage. I gazed up at that bitch, and it looked like she was blowing me a kiss. I wondered if I had action, because I didn't really like fucking with dancing bitches, because it was too hard for me to tell if the bitch liked me or if she was trying to give a tip. So I thought the bitch thought $1 was too little. So I put $2 up there. Now this is back in the 80s, motherfuckers. $2 was a lot. Not really, but to me. But anyway, she kicked him off too. And I thought if this bitch wanted me to put $5 up there, she was fucking crazy. And I fuck that bitch. But when the bitch finished dancing, she came. Caller, what's up?
Hey, bud, I'm curious to know, when you was going to college, when you was getting certified for everything, did you ever take the same subject by 2 different professors?
No.
Never. Okay. Gotcha.
All right. Okay, but what I'm saying is the bitch, when she came down, finished dancing, she came down and talked to the nigga. Asked her, why was you blowing me a kiss? And the bitch say, I wasn't blowing you a kiss. I was saying, no, don't tip me. I like you, and I want to talk to you without paying you shit. I might want to pay you. You so fine, she said. I said, yeah, but I'm a pimp, and there ain't no beef rustling going on over here. Because dancers, all they want to do is, fuck with a nigga that's fly and get him some pussy. And the bitch, I said that shit to her strongly too. And the bitch said, I can recognize shit from Sugar. Why you think I'm talking to you? She said, I said, bitch, I don't know why you fucking with me. Are you trying to fuck with a pimp? One that's pimping? I ain't looking for no dancing bitch. I said that real hard. Needless to say, a man who was my motherfucking fourth hoe. Didn't seem like I was going to catch him on. But anyway, tonight being pay night, I told the bitch I'd be back to get her after the club closed. So I met up with Tay and we rode around the motherfucking track. And we trailing each other and we had a light. And then 2 police ran into our cars, pressed their badges up against fucking windows and ordered us out the car. We got out the car. We had a pat story that we was getting ready to bust on their ass. And them motherfuckers cut us off. First of all, we told them we was entertainers from the West Coast. But before we could say much, the motherfuckers said, all right, before you start lying to us, Rosebud and Shanti, motherfucker, we couldn't believe the motherfuckers had our names like that. Then he continued, from California with 3 hoes apiece, working on the 14th and K as we speak. This motherfucker running down our pedigree I wondered what the fuck he wanted. He said, if you guys gonna tell us you only be pimping, not selling no drugs and shit, you can stay and pimp your hoes. But fuck with one or do one wrong, like kick our ass, and you have to deal with us. I'm Haggerty and he's Grace. Now we heard of Haggerty and Grace, but that motherfucker said, asked around about us. We never got a chance to open our motherfucking mouth. Because as quickly as they came, them motherfuckers left. And we looked at each other and got in the car and just started pimping some more. Any motherfucking way, I went back to Sabrina's, around 4 o'clock or whatever, and picked the bitch Amanda up. This bitch had all her shit, all her clothes, and whatever she had that she wanted, and she was ready to go. I mean, that was about the third or fourth hole I caught that was ready to go. I packed all them motherfuckers up a few months later and went home to Hollywood and pimped some more. And what I'm saying that story for, it's a plague haunting our very lifestyle today. That until recently, it was under control. In my day, we had the pretenders and the fakers, but they were far and few between, because when we found out about it, we ran them off the motherfucking track. We made our hoes getting bitches problems, and we gave them niggas problems. But today, it's a plague that's decimating this fucking game, as we know it. These non-pimps with no Q in them, they listen to MP3s and watch movies and TV and shit to get their understanding of this shit. They done run rampant. I know I cannot single-handedly eradicate these fools from the game, but together we can. A word to the wise. You who are real about this need to understand the total detriment that these fools pose for you. Now, think about this. If you real about this Abba and speak to a woman and they previously spoke to a sucker talking this pimp shit, she's going to automatically judge you with that sucker she spoke to. And since he's telling her all the goddamn lines, that this woman is going to hear, as far as heard from you, he's stealing all those fucking lines. This woman gonna think you is a sucker like him. But the difference is today you allow that food to continue to rank your lifestyle. And yesterday we found that motherfucker and ran him over and out that goddamn way. Do that shit and you'll win, because it's all a part of the game. This is how far off the beaten path you are. Last night I was at a spot. Some young lady get in the conversation and he was saying he was like a philosopher. We started kicking and I noticed he was using a lot of terms out of context. And some of the fucking terms downright wrongly. So as cool as I could, I asked him where he graduated from. And he said, UFB? I never heard of UFB. So I asked him where it was. And he said, Palo Alto, California. So I heard of UFB. So I asked him, what does UFB stands for? And the motherfucker said University of Facebook. I then realized how come he was using so many terms so loosely. He must have gotten a 4.0 from this goddamn University of Ignorance. You can't expect to bleed blood from a turnip. I don't give a fuck how hard you squeeze, you gonna still get turnip juice. Now, I'm gonna leave you with this, then I'm gonna be gone. Cause I was working in the lab late last night. I was tired and weary, but I still had some fight. I had a monster on my back, and it was wearing me out, but I sucked it up because it was I who chose this bout. So, I set my mind back on this fascinating task because nobody ever said becoming a legend would be fast. If I had a course on patience, I'd be quite rich. But that would be too easy because we all know life's a bitch. I'm going to keep on writing my way to the glory because I know, you know, this ain't the end of this story. I'm out. Oh. Come on, man. What's up? Caller, what's up?
Hello?
Who is this?
Hello?
Hello?
Yo, I think you left your stream on, man.
The stream is still on?
Yeah.
Okay, man, my bad. Thanks.